Hello, my name is Vincent Gardner, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the trombone melody on Coco, which occurs in the very beginning of the piece. Juan Tizo, the great valve trombonist that played with Duke Ellington, performed this melody on the recording of Coco. It's important to realize that Duke wrote this part for Juan Tizo, and that he wanted his sound on it because Juan Tizo comes from the classical music tradition. He was born in Puerto Rico, and he came up playing in classical orchestras and brass bands that played classical music but not jazz music, military music, march music, but not jazz music. Juan Tizo himself would have told you that he's not a hot soloist. He's what he would call back then a legit man. He plays melodies straight the way that they're written. And Duke Ellington at times wanted that. And in this chart, you can hear that he wants Juan Tizo's straight stating of the melody against the wildness of the saxophones. So the saxophones are bringing the jazz element into it. They're going, but underneath the soloist, they're going boo dee dee boo doo dee dee doo doo be dee doo dee dee boo dee dee da. But Juan Tizo is playing the melody very straight, and it's important to have that contrast when you're playing it. That doesn't mean that there are no inflections that can be put into it, but the underlying idea that governs how you play the solo is that it should be stated very clearly and plainly with not too much embellishment. So the melody of Coco, that trombone solo, goes like this. So you see the way I'm playing it very strict. I'm not going like this. You know, I'm not doing too many glissandos, too many slides, too much. I'm not doing too much to it because I want to preserve the nature of it, the contrast that Duke Ellington is trying to set up by having the melody played very straight and pure against the wildness of the saxophones going woo dee dee boo doo dee dee. So again, the melody should have this type of element to it. This is not the only way to play it, but it should have this type of element to it, stating the melody very purely with a good full sound and with a good amount of vibrato on it.